Hey guys, I figured I'd share some tips with you on how to go about making a 2D top-down style RPG game like Zelda: A Link to the Past, and we're gonna briefly look in on a few things here, and I'll make a few different videos covering a few different things on how to go about making one of these games. Alright, so we'll look at how to make the maps here briefly, and we'll go over some big points. We could focus in here on this grass or this bush here, and we can see it's one tile, right? So it's 16 by 16 pixels. So you could design, when you're making your map, for example, you can make them 32 by 32 or 8 by 8 or 64 by 64. It's up to you. Okay, Zelda was made in 16 by 16 though. Okay, 16 by 16 pixels height and width. All right, so important things here to look at is, like I was trying to point out before I hit that, is, the bushes, they're made one tile. The rock, one tile. This grass piece, one tile. However, when you get into more complex things, like say this building or these trees over here, they're made up with multiple tiles. So let's look at that a little bit better. And I'll use this program called Tile to demonstrate some things here, key things, that you should understand. So what I actually recommend you do is get this program. This program will allow you to make a map really fast, so you could, lay down objects really fast and make a map. Okay, that's essentially what it's doing. It's not going to help you make a tile set though, but it will help you understand how to make a tile set. Alright, so what I would recommend you do, you get this program called Tile, it is free, and go over to your favorite Super Nintendo game and take screenshots and load it into the game, into this program, and it'll automatically generate this tile set. So let's look at some important things here though. Let's take this rock over here, for example. Okay, so if I place this rock and then I rotate it, and then I rotate it again, and then again, and then I grab a corner piece and do the same rotate, 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 and then grab a middle piece, and you could see how a rock is actually made. So not too many tiles were actually used to make this rock. There was only one, which was like a horizontal, and then a corner, and then a center, right? So that's what made up this rock. So it wasn't actually a new tile for every corner, and that's important when you're making a tile set, because if you have to design a new corner piece each time you make a tile set, when it comes down to actually making a map, it becomes really hard to continue making a map, because things aren't lining up. So being able to actually rotate these tiles like this and having them line up with the corners is a big part of making a good tile set. And there's videos out there covering how to make a tile set. But understand, that's a big important part in making a good tile set, is having them rotate like this and having them line up. And then secondly, being able to throw them into a program like Tiled here, so you can quickly, or more quickly, generate a map out of it. So another example over here, for example, is this water, and we could actually, let's grab a corner piece first, and I'll rotate it, and then we can rotate it again, and then again, and then we'll grab that piece there. Oh, wrong way. And we can see how this quickly comes together as well, and we can grab some middle water even. So same thing, same principle. Time and time after again, where these blocks or these tiles are just simply rotated to make what you want, and that's really key and really important to making a good tile set. Something really important to understand, I think. Something really important to understand, to take away from this video. And like I said, I'd recommend you get this program and do that, and go to your favorite game, or this game for that matter, and take screenshots of different scenery and study how these maps were made, because that is key on how you should go about